Hello, everyone. Welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host for today, Tabitha Moretto. Our guest today is Brianna Van from the Bayside Eye Specialist. Today, we're going to talk about Orthoptics Awareness Week. Without further ado, welcome to the show, Brianna. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me today.
My pleasure. So, Brianna, please tell the audience more about yourself and the nature of your work.
Of course. So I grew up in Mildura, which is a country town about 6 hours north of Melbourne. I moved to Melbourne as soon as I finished Year 12 and was a successful recipient of an allied health scholarship, which helped me to fund my living away from home expenses while studying orthoptics full-time in Melbourne. I graduated from my Bachelor of Health Sciences and Masters of Orthoptics at the end of 2015 from La Trobe University in Melbourne. Throughout my orthoptics degree, I was fortunate enough to be accepted for my final year placement in Manhattan at the New York Eye and Ear Infirmary, which to date is the most valuable experience I've had both professionally as an orthoptist and personally. I've also volunteered with an eye screening medical mission in the Philippines, where I was involved in reversing preventable blindness in remote and disadvantaged communities. That experience has ultimately enabled me to perceive a third world country's healthcare system and also build a strong appreciation for the healthcare available to us here in Australia. My first job interview with a private ophthalmology clinic in Melbourne came before I'd even received my final year exam results, and I was a successful applicant for the position. I've now been happily working at the same clinic as a full-time orthoptist for just over 2 years now. I've more recently been appointed the position of Secretary of the Victorian branch of Orthoptics Australia, which involves organising continuing education events for orthoptists, and I'm really enjoying my extracurricular work with the committee.
Excellent. Now let's talk about this special event. What's going on with the Orthoptics Awareness Week?
Sure. So this week, from March the 5th to the 9th, is Orthoptics Awareness Week, which is an annual event in the orthoptic calendar. This week is when orthoptists across Australia can promote the profession and the work orthoptists do. Orthoptists can take this opportunity to showcase the significant role we have in eye health, raise the profile of the profession, and campaign on behalf of orthoptists and the patients to governments and policymakers. Orthoptics Awareness Week is the chance for orthoptists to come together and unite in promoting the profession and what orthoptists do for their patients. The theme this year is Discover the Depths of Orthoptics. So in order to celebrate Orthoptics Awareness Week this year, I've created a blog called Bees All About Eyes. The aim of my blog is to highlight the latest news, insights and explorations of eye healthcare, and also share my personal experiences with the eye healthcare sector. I'll be updating my blog fortnightly with insights into my role as an orthoptist. I've already found that friends and family who have read my blog this week have a greater understanding of what it is I actually do at work, and I've tried to make the blog comprehensible for people without a health or medical background as well.
That sounds wonderful. Can you tell us, why is this event important or even relevant to other health professionals?
So orthoptics is relevant to other health professionals as there is an ageing population, which means the scope of practice is ever expanding to meet the demands of higher volumes of patients presenting to ophthalmology clinics. This means the eye healthcare model needs to adapt changes that will enable accessible healthcare to every individual. For example, there are now orthoptic-led diabetic eye screening clinics and orthoptic-led glaucoma monitoring clinics at various hospitals in Melbourne. These clinics have been created in the response to the overwhelming amount of patients that need to be seen by ophthalmologists and time just not permitting them to do so. It's also worth noting to other health professionals that orthoptists are a part of the tertiary healthcare model. Therefore, in order for a patient to be assessed by an orthoptist in a private eye clinic, a referral from a GP, optometrist, another ophthalmologist, or allied health practitioner is required.
Very interesting. Now, if you don't mind, Brianna, I have a personal question for you.
Of course.
Why are you so passionate about eye care? Why are you so passionate about this particular field in medicine?
Absolutely. Of course. So I feel working in orthoptics We're able to benefit people of all ages, from a 6-month-old to an elderly patient, and also everyone in between. We're so fortunate in Australia to have so many ophthalmological treatments available, and with technology advancing, we're able to detect eye conditions earlier as well, which overall is really rewarding to be able to see people progress and recover from certain disabilities with their eyes. So an example I can give you is a patient we can benefit has cataract, which is a clouding of the natural lens in the eye, causes symptoms such as blurred vision, glare, difficulty reading and driving. We're able to perform a series of scans which measure the dimensions of the eye and calculate what power artificial lens would be suitable to be implanted into the eye after the cataract is removed. So I find this highly rewarding to be able to take off the patch the day at 1 after their surgery, and the patient has noticeable improvement in their visual acuity. Even some patients, they describe it as the world so much brighter, more vibrant and high definition, which I think is an amazing thing to be a part of in healthcare.
Thank you so much for sharing that story with us. It's nice to know that someone like you has a passion for people, especially when it comes to eye care.
Of course. Thank you.
Wonderful. I would love to talk to you more, but we're running out of time. So before we go, for those who want to participate in this special event, how can they do that?
Of course. So you can follow any of our social media from Orthoptics Australia. If you are an orthoptist, you can also hold some talks and seminars in your own workplace. You can have a roaming information booth, visiting different locations in a day or over a week. If you're in a hospital, to show people around. You could hold a vision quiz. You could mentor a student for the day. You could launch an email campaign or create your own Orthoptics Awareness Week YouTube video. You could, well, for instance, I've created a blog, so I'm trying to add personal experiences that I've had in eye healthcare as well. Just anything that will raise the awareness of the profession and try to, I guess, not make the word orthoptics such a foreign word to people, and make it something that's, a bit more seen in society or recognised in society as a healthcare profession.
That's wonderful. And now, for those who want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
Of course. So you can follow us on Twitter at OrthopticsAU. You can like and follow us on Facebook at Orthoptics Australia. We have an Instagram page as well, OrthopticsAU. And if you want to send a personal email to get in touch with us, you can email us at office@orthoptics.org.au.
That was excellent. Thank you so much, Brianna, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
And that was Brianna Ban from the Bayside Eye Specialist. We just have been talking about the ongoing Orthoptics Awareness Week 2018. If you like this interview, transcripts and archives are available at www.hpr.fm. We're on all social media platforms, so don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Show us some love by subscribing to our HPR YouTube channel. We're also available for download on SoundCloud and iTunes. I'm Tabitha Moretto, and you're listening to Health Professional Radio.